today's video, I want to go through how I would create some doors for my models. This is building on where I showed a simple window. So in SketchUp Make, templates, this is the one I'm going to be working in, architectural design meters. Then click on start, and this will take a little while for it to start up. So because I'm going to be actually designing in millimeters, so 1 millimeter is going to end up equaling 1 meter in this case, I need to get rid of Chris at this point. So highlighting the spacebar and then press delete. So I want to use the rectangle tool, and I want it on the green axis, and I want it to be 150,32. So this is going to represent my wall. I'm going to use the push pull tool. I'm going to push it back, and I want this to represent a 9-inch wall. So roughly in scale, I want that to be 3 millimeters. So the next thing I need is the rectangle tool, which is R on the keyboard, and I want it on the green face, and I want it to be 14,30. Press enter. I then want the push pull tool, and I want to push that back until I reach the back face. I then want the select tool, and I want to triple click this till everything turns blue, right click and make a group. Now this opening is going to get a frame which is going to be 2 mil wide, and then the door will end up 26 millimeters tall and 10 millimeters wide. So next I like to work on the back of the model, and I basically want the rectangle tool, and I want to fill in the back of this. Then with the space bar, clicking away from it, double click this, Control X to take it away from the model, and then I use the paste, which is up here, or you can use Control V. Then with the space bar again, click away from it. You want the erase tool, which is E on the keyboard, and remove the bottom of this object. I now want the rectangle tool, and I want to put it on here, but I then want to come down slightly on the blue axis. Then I want to press the up arrow key, but I want to pull it so I'm going forward, and I want this to be 2, 2. Press enter. I'm going to zoom in, and I want the line tool, so L on the keyboard, pick the center section, go for a nice tangent. I want the eraser tool, and I want to remove this here. Then I want the select tool, and I want to triple click so I get all of these turning blue. I then want this tool here, which is the follow me tool, and I click on the center of that, and this now has created my door frame for the size I want. You of course could alter the shape here to any shape you wanted. I'm just keeping this short video, so that's how good the follow me tool is. You get neat lines. So the next thing I want to do, I want the line tool again, and I want to just fill in the back of this here. And then I want the push pull tool, right click, reverse the face, and I want to pull this out approximately so it's not level with here. I want it back slightly. So I need to zoom in a little bit because this is a little bit fiddly, and I want this to be 0.8. So at this point, what I would do if I was you, I would basically select this so you get all of it, and then I would make copies of it. So what you can do, if you press M on the keyboard, which is the move, and then press Control, then you can make multiple copies. You can say times it by 5, and then at least you've got 5 instances of this where you could create different designs on each one of these. But in this video, I'm just going to do a simple design. So I want the tape measure tool. You can press T on the keyboard, and I will pull this up 12 millimeters. I then want to look at this and say, to make life easier, I would then draw, so I get the X there, and then again here. Then I would use the offset tool, and when you see it do this, let's pull that up so we've got, say, 2 millimeters. Then I would get the push-pull tool, so P on the keyboard, and I want to make sure this one becomes highlighted. And when you can see it says there on face, you've got the start of a back door maybe. Then what you could do is, if you get the tape measure tool, and on here we could go select references on the center, draw a line down here, and then again using the offset tool, pull this in, say 1 millimeter, then do the same on this side, 1 millimeter, then here pull it in again, say 0.6, and here 0.6. Then what you can do is triple click on this, press M on the keyboard, start to move it, press up arrow key, sorry, in this case I want to press the green arrow key, and I'm going to pull it slightly 0.24, and now I've got an in shape. Now you will have to be careful that it doesn't go so it's going too thin, but this is just to show you how you could very quickly create a different door shape. Obviously I think you'd really then want to use the push pull tool to make this look a little bit better up here. So what you can do with the push pull tool, bring that so this is back here, you know, and it's just a case of playing to get the design that you want for your door. So anyway, the video is starting to get a little bit long, but hopefully this shows you how you can create a door that can be resin printed.